Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. After a long hiatus, we're finally returning to go over one of the most divisive Civ leaders in my overview series, and that's Tamar in Georgia. Is she really the worst Civ? Did she get better? Is she really good now? We're gonna find out as we go over through her bonuses and give her a final ranking at the end of the video. But before getting into it, if you like this content, please take the time to consider liking or subscribing to the channel. All the engagement I get really helps me out, and I'm quickly growing to 2K subs. I really expect to be even higher than that, and all of this is just due to your help and your enjoyment of the channel, so thank you very much. Georgia's unique ability outside of Dramatic Ages mode, we're not really going to be going over Dramatic Ages mode, is Strength and Unity. When you get a Golden Age, you also get the normal age era score component of that dedication. You also get 50% wall production, more on that later. So normally I don't really like Golden Age bonuses. I find them to be really inconsistent because most players are going to be unable to chain Golden Ages easily until much later in the game when era score becomes easier to achieve, and those Golden Ages just become a little less consequential from Renaissance era on. However, Georgia bucks this trend, and if you can get one Golden Age, you're probably going to spend the rest of the game in a Golden Age as Tamar. And that can be really powerful because Golden Ages are really powerful. So consider an Exodus of the Evangelist Golden Age. You get the Golden Age bonus of faster missionaries and apostles that get even more charges and spreads. So what are you going to use them for? You're going to be spreading religion, obviously. But boom, with a normal age dedication, you get era score per city converted. So now you're feeding into your next Golden Age, where you can get monumentality, buy a bunch of settlers, build a district or two per each new city that you've built, and then bam, you're building straight into your next Golden Age, which continues on and on and on. So I actually really like this particular Golden Age bonus compared to someone like Mutasem Suleiman, who just can't chain those Golden Ages together. It helps you do what you want to do, and it rewards you pretty well for it. The only issue I have with it is that you get no boost to that first Golden Age. That first one is a doozy to get, but with some practice and learning what the drivers of era score are, and those breakpoints like buying galleys to squeeze into that early game Golden Age, you can really get it done. Or you can go into an early Dark Age, hit a medieval heroic age, and then just zoom off like that. Tamar's bonus, Glory of the World, Kingdom, and Faith, is a twofold bonus. One, you get Faith equal to 50% of a defeated unit's strength, which allows you to farm up barbs for early Faith to get an early Pantheon, which is pretty good. Secondly, you get 2 envoys for each envoy sent to a city-state that follows your religion, which is better than the first half. This leads you into a clear game plan of religion and diplomacy. City-states are good. City-states are really good. City-states are better than people give them credit for, and having more envoys is good. The bonuses you get from city-states grow exponentially with the number of cities that you have, and Georgia can easily get faith and monumentality ages to get a lot of cities. So these city-state bonuses really add together with Tamar's power really well. Georgia also gets the Khevsur, a man-at-arms replacement. Men-at-arms are good. They cost less iron, they have 3 more strength, and you get 7 strength when fighting in hills and move through hills faster. I really like this unit. This unit is really strong. However, it comes a bit late in the game for what you want a unit for Georgia. You don't really want to war as Georgia, in my opinion. You want to be hunting barbs to farm up faith and then hyper settle. And men-at-arms are kind of bad barb hunters because they come late. And not just do Khevsur come late, they're also in a different spot on the tech tree. Men-at-arms are at apprenticeship, but Khevsur are at military tactics, which is a tech that you don't want to research. Nobody wants to research military tactics. You just do it because you're trying to get through the top of the tree. They're not bad, they're a really good unit, but they could be better if they were like toned down and became a spearman, or if they got moved back to apprenticeship. Maybe if they were back at apprenticeship they'd be like hyper overpowered, but I don't really think the game should be balanced, but that's a different story. Lastly, we have the, I can't pronounce this, the Tsikhe, a Renaissance wall that is stronger, costs less, and gives 4 faith. But realistically, this is going to be giving you 8 faith and some 8 tourism because it's doubled in Golden Ages, and you should constantly be in a Golden Age. It's really good, but again, it comes so late for when you want it. It's a win more sort of thing, and because you have to build 3 buildings to get to it, you're already going to be in a winning position by the Renaissance era, so it's just there to get you to win faster. It doesn't swing the game, but it feeds into your game plan very well. Georgia really excels in games where you can get a quick Pantheon and a quick Golden Age. So you want like barbs, and you want to be able to take care of those barbs. Getting that early Golden Age, moving into a religious Golden Age or a monumentality Golden Age to abuse papal primacy, to keep envoys, and you're going to run away with a lot of things. I think people are playing Georgia incorrectly because they kind of like turtle up and focus on spreading your religion to your cities and playing defensively. But no, you should be spreading out tons of cities like every other Civ in Civ 6 and playing that amenity city-state bonus, Kilwa Kisawani sort of game plan to pop off. She does it better than a lot of other civs do. You really should not be focusing on a quick, super fast religious victory, and you should be stacking those envoy bonuses and things like that. City-states are super powerful, and you get so many bonuses from city-states that can lead to production, science, and culture, not to mention your suzerain bonuses. Your Golden Age bonuses lead into this really well because monumentality gets you the cities to benefit from this, Exodus gets you the missionaries to abuse this, Free Inquiry gives you science and gold, Pinbrush and Voice gives you culture, so you have every yield in the game, so I think she's pretty slept on. Religious is by far her best victory route. You get so much faith and you're incentivized to spread that religion, but you're really just held back because you don't have a profit you don't have a bonus to profits to benefit from, and you don't really. I think if you're quickly doing a religious victory, you're kind of missing out on like a lot of Georgia bonuses and feel, but it's a 7 out of 10. Diplo for once is also really high. Papal primacy and your envoys will give you complete control over the World Congress, and you get production bonuses from religion and from city-states to build these, and if you got tithe, you get tons of money, so 6 out of 10 there. Culture is going to follow next. Tourism from your walls, loads of faith, and religious benefits lead strongly into a religious game. Just don't focus on preserves and national parks, focus a bit more on relics and religious tourism, and you'll get a 5 out of 10 here. Science, also very strong because of those city-state bonuses and Golden Age bonuses, so 5 out of 10. And lastly, we have Domination. Tamar has one of the best Grandmaster Chapel rushes in the game because it feeds into itself with faith on kills, but I really find it to be anti-flavor, and I'm just going to give it a 5 out of 10. Georgia is a B+ Civ. Everybody used to claim before the buffs, that she was the worst Civ in the game, but she's never been worse than the Congo, or at least Mabanza's Congo or Gilgamesh, in my opinion. You have a lot of general bonuses that help many game plans. You just have to play that early game right. You don't get as penalized as someone like Molly early, but you also don't get the crazy swing of power later that they do either. You just get pretty strong, consistent bonuses that'll stack up over time. Don't sleep on her. She's pretty good. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.